evening's draw is really the story of two halves. The top half is full of surprises, led by Lisa Raymond, the highest-ranked player, seated number 12. In the very top of the top half, you have Emmanuel Gagliardi taking on Anna Smashnova in the quarterfinals. But that lower half, Mary Jo, more loaded.
Well, that's where the veterans, the more experienced players are. Monica Seles takes on Arantxa Sanchez in that first quarterfinal. That's going to be a tough match. Sanchez Vicario playing well, getting a lot of balls back as usual. But Seles looked very good last night. She should win that match. Hingis against Kutzer in the bottom of that draw. She's playing well as well. She's trying to get confident, trying to get back to number one. So it should be Hingis and Seles in the semifinal.
And, of course, in that top half, it's opportunity open. Hantuchova and Raymond will be the match we will concentrate on today. Hantuchova with a great win yesterday over Justine Henin.
Well, Hantuchova's been playing very well. She's the player everybody's talking about. Monica Seles, Martina Hingis, and Justine Henin yesterday said this player's going to be in the top 10 by the end of the year. Lisa Raymond just won her third career title, so she's confident. It should be very interesting, Pam.
Hantuchova, the player everybody's talking about, even Cliff. Thanks, Cliff. There's only been one break of serve so far. However, right now, it's break point for Hantuchova, and she's won the point. So Hantuchova, after winning the first set 6-4 over Lisa Raymond, is now up a break. 3-2 in the second set. Mary Jo, Hantuchova yesterday with a straight set, comfortable win over Justine Henin, and so far today she's coming up with another solid performance.
She's looked very impressive on the court today, Pam. She's only 18 years old, and really all the top players are talking about Hantuchova as being the next Grand Slam winner of the young players. She's from the Slovak Republic, and today she's just been playing the big points well. I think that win against Justine Henin yesterday really gave her a boost in her confidence, because she's had some close matches against the top players like Davenport, Capriati, Venus Williams at the Australian Open, and yesterday was the first big breakthrough for her.
Well, Lisa Raymond, a veteran from Wayne, Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia, is the #1 doubles player in the world alongside Renee Stubbs. They won Wimbledon, the U.S. Open last year, but her singles has had a pretty good year this year. She won a tournament in Memphis a couple of weeks ago, fighting off championship points against Alexandra Stevenson. She's ranked about 21 in the world now. She has been ranked inside the top 20 in the world in singles and had wins over a lot of the top players. Remember, she beat Hingis a couple of years ago indoors in Europe, and a great all-court player, wonderful one-handed backhand. She will serve and volley sometimes, even though she's not that tall at 5'5". Lisa Raymond's a fun player to watch.
Well, she's got an all-court game. She's got a really good serve. She's not that tall. She's 5'5", but she still gets a lot of good kick on that second serve. She really needs more belief, though, Pam. When she can really focus and concentrate and believe in herself, that's when she plays well. And I think that's why she's winning more matches this year. She's got more confidence. And I think doing so well in doubles is giving also Lisa Raymond a boost in her confidence.
Speaking of doing well in doubles and giving a boost of confidence, Hantuchova got to the finals of the Australian Open doubles alongside Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, losing to Hingis and Kornikova in 3 sets. And I think that doubles has really helped Hantuchova reach a little higher. She works extremely hard with her coach, Nigel Sears, who's from England, and Nigel's coached a lot of top players through the years, both in the men's and women's side, and he says that Hantuchova is as hard a working young player as he's ever seen.
And I actually was just talking to Nigel Sears a couple days ago, and he said that what's lacking is experience for Hantuchova. The more matches she can play, the more big matches she can participate in, the better it's going to be for her.
She really has a balanced game style. She'll come to net a bit. She's got good power off both forehand and backhand.
She's got great looking strokes, very smooth. Reminds me a lot of Martina Hingis, just with a little bit more power. Big first serve. She's almost 6 feet tall. Really uses those legs to get into the service motion. Got a very good attitude as well out there. Good demeanor on the court.
40 love after the break of serve.
Out.
Just missed with the first volley, but isn't that nice to see the mix-up play, the serve volley play she doesn't like the call?
Well, and she's been playing that serve and volley point on the big points. When she's been down break point, when she's been up game point, she's been mixing it in there very successfully. And you're right, when you're that young and you're able to do it right away and have the courage to execute it, it's a plus.
Hantuchova consolidates the break. She's up 4-2 in the second set. She's been through to a quarterfinals of this level tournament before, but never to the semifinals. So you look at this player, Hantuchova, and she's within 2 games of the biggest win of her career. Agassi down love 1 in the second set after dropping the first.
Just lost his serve as well, Agassi. Lisa Raymond in the second set started to attack a little bit more, put a little bit more pressure on Hantuchova. She was mixing in the serve and volley. And that's just too good. You can see Hantuchova moving in, taking the ball early. I was talking to Lori McNeil the other day, Amanda Kutzer's coach. She was telling me that one of the reasons Hantuchova is so good is that she can change the pace of the ball. She can hit very steady, nice and smooth, and all of a sudden on a short ball, she really accelerates. Gives it a little bit more power.
Oh, what a great off backhand return. Hantuchova took Venus Williams to 3 sets in the 3rd round of the Australian Open just a couple of months ago, and she just barely lost to Justine Henin on the Gold Coast. Now putting in wins like yesterday's win over Justine Henin. You just get this feeling that she is now reaching that level of belief of a top 10 player, even though her ranking's not quite there. Agassi now down love 2 in the second set.
It was here last year that Kim Clijsters had a big breakthrough, defeating Martina Hingis for the first time, reaching the final.
And another interesting thing is to how Hantuchova handles the pressure of really suddenly on this top half of the draw. I think being everybody's favorite, the way she's been playing. Winner of this match will play the winner of Gagliardi and Smashnova. Hantuchova just 1 game away from a win, and when we come back, we're going to go back to Andre Agassi, who's in trouble.
Up a set moments ago. This was from Stadium Court 2. Hantuchova and Lisa Raymond, 6-4. First set to Hantuchova as match point. The return netted by Lisa Raymond and Hantuchova. How good is she going to be for women's
Wow,
tennis?
they're saying top 10 by the end of the year, maybe by the end of the month. Taking out Raymond easily, very impressive yesterday.